Happening now in the W area live, and growing concerns about all-out war in the Middle East. A lieutenant general with the Israeli Defense Force telling its soldiers to prepare for a possible entry to Lebanon, where they would, quote, go in and destroy the enemy, make a decisive destruction of Hezbollah's infrastructure. Israel has called up 2 reservist brigades as it continues to hit targets in Lebanon concerning link to Hezbollah. Of course, that Lebanese group has already been launching targets into Israel. This has been a huge topic of conversation at the current UN General Assembly. Look for new reporting on this story in our news starting at 4.
Air raid sirens started blaring in the city of Tel Aviv today as the Iranian-backed Hezbollah militant group targeted the city for the first time in the decades-long conflict with Israel. The Israeli military says Hezbollah fired a long-range surface-to-surface missile from southern Lebanon. It caused a lot of people to run to bomb shelters in the early hours of the morning, but the missile was intercepted by the David Sling missile defense system, according to the IDF. No casualties in Israel. That was one of around 300 rockets and missiles fired from southern Lebanon yesterday. It is a very different situation on the Lebanese side of the border. The health ministry says around 600 people have been killed so far in these several days of Israeli strikes. It's not clear how many of those are Hezbollah fighters, but at least 50 children have been killed. And Israel says it will continue stepping up its air campaign against Hezbollah in an effort to push the militants away from the border and to create conditions for displaced Israeli families to return to their homes. The big question looming over the Middle East right now is whether Israel will push ahead with a ground offensive into southern Lebanon, as they did in 2006 and in 1982. The Israeli military says for now they are focused on the aerial campaign, but they're ruling nothing out. Raf Sanchez, NBC News, Haifa, Israel.